This is a great build so far. We are able to do more straight away than what we've been able to do in any of the starter homes before. Like actually using pack stuff in the starter home. I can put down clutter in the starter home version. This is amazing. Horse Ranch is the pack. Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to another Sims 4 build video where I use only one pack to create a starter home, and then after I make the starter home, I then renovate it to be the fully furnished home of my dreams. I've done this a few times. You guys love these videos, which makes me so happy because I love them too. It is a great way to explore these packs and find new pieces that I've not used before, and also see just how capable and how easy it is to make a starter home and then to renovate it to be a fully themed home. So with that being said, I needed to find out what pack we were using so I could come up with an architectural inspiration for this video. So let me do a quick little flashback to find out what pack we're using today.
Flashback.
Alright you guys, so here is my wheel of packs, and I say it every time, but we've got some interesting choices, including Journey to Batu, but we do have some other packs that I would love to use, like Life and Death. Jungle Adventure has some really cool build buy stuff that I would really like to explore. My Wedding Stories has some pretty romantic looking stuff, and I would love to use that kind of stuff too. So let's spin this wheel and find out what pack we are using to build a home today. Let's find out. It's not going to be Journey to Batu. Thank goodness for that. Ooh, Horse Ranch. That's very interesting. We're going to make a ranch house starter home with a stable on the side. Ooh, interesting. So I'm going to need some time to come up with some inspiration. And I guess now that we know that we are building a home using only Horse Ranch, let's get into it.
End of flashback.
So here we are on a 20 by 20 lot. This one is actually one that already has a starter home on it, but I bulldozed the lot. Now below my face cam, you'll be seeing an inspiration photo. Now this photo is not exactly what I'm building because the photo is a little bit more modern than what I wanted to build, but it's more the shape. The shape of the house is what I'm trying to build here. And then I'm going to be using the more brown and kind of rustic vibes that we have in a lot of the build by for Horse Ranch to make this more of a Horse Ranch looking home. So it fits in a little bit more with the world around it. So I have this kind of classic farmhouse looking shell here that I've built, and then I decided I also wanted to build a stable area as well. Even though this is technically going to be the starter home version, it is going to have a special stable area. But I just love this vibe of the classic looking farmhouse, and with some black and some brown tones, I think it's going to fit in perfectly with the other homes in the area. So I know we're working on the outside at the moment, but on the inside I decided it was going to be a 1-bedroom, 1-bath house, just because Horse Ranch is kind of the vibe. We need to have somewhere to accommodate a horse or a sheep or a goat if you would like. So that's what I am starting to work on now, is building just a little side area on the house. Because it is a starter home and this lot isn't a massive lot, I decided I didn't want to build a fully equipped barn area, but I did just want to make an undercover little area to have a pretend little stable, I guess, if you wanted to have a horse or if you wanted to have mini sheep or mini goats, somewhere that you could keep them, right? So with that being said, that is building the shell of the house all done. We're now going to jump into The Sims 4 and get to work furnishing the starter home Horse Ranch home. So this is what I have so far. You didn't see it with doors and windows and stuff, and you also didn't see the inside at all. So this is the stable area on the side, all done. And then I did put a chimney on the side of the house as well, just to make it look a little bit more interesting. I love the black and the brown vibes, super fun. Okay, so here we have the inside of our house. So it's just 3 rooms essentially, because it's only going to be a 1-bedroom, 1-bath. We have the front door here. I'm going to have a kitchen and dining over on this side here. We're going to have this side be the living room, and then we've got the bedroom and the bathroom. It's very simple, very basic. So we are working with a budget of 11,289 simoleons to furnish this starter home. That's a pretty good budget. Honestly, I think that's the best budget we've had for a starter home, right, in this series. Well, maybe I should actually start outside and getting the stable area done, because I would like you to have the option, if this is going to be a starter home that you're going to play with, I would love to have the option of being able to have a horse if that's what you wanted, right? So we will need a Hey Now horse bed. I'm going to get it in a dark brown, and maybe I'm just going to chuck it kind of in the middle there. I'm gonna need a Hey Now horse water trough to pop there, and then maybe we can get an animal feeder over this side as well. So we've got somewhere for them to sleep, somewhere for them to drink and eat, and then maybe we can also get some of the prairie grass around as well, because I know that they can like eat the prairie grass too, so we can get some of that around. And then I think I would like to have a big ball on this lot as well, something for them to play with. I kind of like the idea of getting them something kind of fun, right? Like a pretend sports ball. I mean, a soccer ball, right? We'll get a pretend soccer ball for them. I think that's fun. So now that we've got the horse stuff all sorted, we're going to get inside now. And I need to have a look at what we've got for inside stuff. What kitchen stuff do we have with Horse Ranch and how much does it cost? 120 for counters is not bad. I might actually be able to use some of the Horse Ranch stuff in the starter home version. That doesn't happen very often because generally the stuff that comes with the packs are really expensive. So that's really nice. I kind of would love to have like a little wraparound section for the kitchen. We even have upper cabinets, which is super nice. This might be getting a little bit ambitious, but I kind of love the idea of having some upper cabinets as well in the starter home version, right? I'm gonna use them for the time being and we'll see what happens. And then I think we could do a couple more counters to about there, I reckon. And then I'm gonna need a stove as well. So maybe I can do a stove in the middle there. Do we have one that comes with Horse Ranch? We don't. So that's gonna have to be base game. That's okay. Now, considering this is starter home, I'm gonna get the Yum cooker for a second, all of the cheap stuff, and then we'll see what we can do. If we've got some money towards the end of the starter home version, we'll see what we can do. I just think that looks really cute, and I'm loving this like dark brown with the stone accent. I think that's really cute. I would love to put a sink on this one in the middle under the windows. That's a whole vibe. I'm gonna get the Pure Simplicity sink. That is a whole vibe. Very cute. So now I'd love just like a little dining table in there. Doesn't have to be a massive one. It can be just a little square one. We have a round dining table with Horse Ranch. Ooh, 380 is a bit much. I'll get it for the seconds and we'll see what we can do. Also, I'm gonna make it so that not all of it's gonna be usable, right? Do we have, oh, we do have the Nowhere Left to Hide chair. I would really love to use that. That would be a vibe to use that. That's a whole vibe, right? I really like that actually. I'm having a great time. This is a great build so far. We are able to do more straight away than what we've been able to do in any of the starter homes before. Like actually using pack stuff in the starter homes. It's so fun. I'm having a great time with it. For couches, Horse Ranch is a little interesting. We've got this pine bench that looks really uncomfortable, but maybe we could chuck a couple of them outside on the front porch actually. That would be a whole vibe. I would love that. But then we've got the bunkhouse spindle back love seat. That looks like it's going to be insanely uncomfortable. Like that does not, I mean, it's very cute. Maybe I kind of want that outside instead because I think that's a better vibe outside with the little patchwork. But it's making me think that I want to use a different couch for the lounge area. So I'm thinking maybe the mega sofa. We can get the mega sofa and chuck that there. I'm wondering about a fireplace. I know the chimney on this house is over here, but I'm thinking of putting a fireplace here. We do have a couple that come with Horse Ranch, including one that's going to match the stone that we already have. I think that is a vibe and a half. So I'm thinking TV. In the we've only got 6,189. TV might not be possible in the starter home, which means it'll probably be a bookshelf. I'll probably find somewhere to put a bookshelf. Maybe. We'll see what happens. We do have the basics that I need in here. I kind of need to move into like the bedroom and the bathroom. I might even go into the bathroom next just to get the basic starter home stuff. I kind of want to go with the Throne of Thrones because it's brown. It kind of matches, right? And I'll see what I can do for, oh yes, we've got a cheap shower, barrelwood shower. Absolutely get it in here. Thank you. That matches perfectly. And then let's see, maybe I can get a couple of the counters that we have in the kitchen because I love doing like vanities rather than having like standalone sinks. I love doing a vanity. And then I need a big mirror to go on that wall. We might not do a bath. I'm pretty sure there would be, yeah, there is a Horse Ranch bath, although that's a pretty cheap a bath. No, you know what? I'm going to place it. I'm going to place the bath. And then if I need to get rid of it, I can get rid of it. But it's only 350 simoleons, so that's fine. We've got 4,624 simoleons to do bedroom stuff now. That's totally fine. I reckon we can do that and still have some money left over even. So let me have a look. We do have 2 double beds. They're pretty decently priced as well from Horse Ranch. These are the 2 beds that we've got. We've got the reclaimed wood double bed that's 300 simoleons, or the Rancher's Rest double bed that's 445. I kind of like the Rancher's Rest double bed. This one. It's not super expensive and it's got the same vibes that we have in the dining chairs. I like that. Okay, Horse Ranch apparently quite great at making starter homes. Super interesting. We do have a Horse Ranch bedside table as well. I love to see it. We do have a couple of Horse Ranch lamps for 50 simoleons. That's so freaking good. This is crazy cheap. This is like almost eco lifestyle cheap. I thought eco lifestyle was going to be the only pack that we would ever get that would be this kind of good, right? I would love to get a dresser in here considering we've still got plenty of money. We do have the solidly built wardrobe. Nice. Let's get it and chuck it on this little stretch of wall right there. That'll be really nice to take up some space over here. Maybe a mirror to match? Could we get it? We've got the Boot Scootin' Reflections mirror. It's a beautiful mirror for only 80 simoleons. This is crazy good. Crazy good. Our Sims should still be able to walk through there to get into the bed. Super nice. What else could I put in a bedroom? I mean, maybe a bookshelf in the bedroom might be the vibe. We don't have any bookshelves that come with Horse Ranch, but that's okay because the base game, we've got plenty of options, right? I'm kind of thinking the Enigma would be perfect to just sit in between the 2 doors. We have 2,899 simoleons, and I've done more than just the basic furnishing. Like, we don't generally get upper cabinets in the starter home or a full dining table, and we have both of them in the starter home with money left over. That's crazy. So I'm going to look at getting a mirror in the bathroom. I desperately want to put something on that wall, right? So I would love a big mirror. What do we think about placing these 2 mirrors together? The brown is not quite the right brown. That one's closer to the right brown, so I guess I'm going to go with that. What do I think of that? I don't hate it, and it takes up a great patch of the wall, so I'm going to go with that. We've still got lots of simoleons and lots of space that needs to be filled in this bathroom, right? So I can even put down some clutter. I can put down clutter in the starter home version. This is amazing. Horse Ranch is the pack. We've only got 2 plants from Horse Ranch. There's the floral pitcher, which I can put in the middle of the dining table, or there's the utility floral receptacle that is a floor plant. But it does mean we're going to be using a lot of base game plants in here, which is also totally fine. That is a pretty well decorated bathroom. For the starter home, that's crazy. Amazing. I would love to get a rug in the bedroom and a rug in the lounge room. So let's have a look. We do have a rug that comes with Horse Ranch. Let's see. Ooh, some interesting swatches too. I like that. Brown is super nice. We have another rug that comes with Horse Ranch. Okay, let me check it out. Is this more of a child's themed rug? That could be a child's themed rug. Oh no, we've got some interesting patterns on there too. I'm kind of liking this brown one for the bedroom, and maybe we could get this one and chuck it in the lounge room here to help inject some color. How big is it if I size it up by 1? Oh, that's a little bit too big, right? Okay, well, a little rug in front of the couch, totally fine, just to help inject some more color. And we still have 1,264 simoleons. I am stunned, absolutely freaking stunned by this build. The starter home, we are being served well for the starter home version, absolutely. I'm gonna get a couple of the authority plant to just sneak in the corner there. Maybe we could even get a picture on the wall. This is amazing. Okay, we've got home on the range paintings or piece of the prairie decals. I can easily afford to get a home on the range painting. I am stunned. Look at that. And it's beautiful. How big does it go if I size it up by 1? That's a bit too big. That's okay. That's beautiful. What a beautiful painting. And it's only 125 simoleons. I'm stunned. I need to get a bin for the inside. I've just realized I don't have a bin in the kitchen, so that's okay. We're going to get a bin. I'm gonna get an outdoor trash can as well because I've got plenty of money to afford that still, and we've only just gone down below 1,000 simoleons now. Okay, so we've got an indoor bin and an outdoor bin, which is fantastic. 729 simoleons. I would love something to go back here, but I'm not sure what. Maybe I could get a desk with the intent of having a computer, but I don't think we're not going to be able to afford a computer right now, right? We do have the Cormac Pine desk, very nice. I can sit that just in front of the windows. That'll be beautiful. I'm loving all of this like rustic looking coloring of the wood, by the way. It's beautiful. And maybe we can get a desk chair. We've got the bunkhouse spindle back dining chair for 50 simoleons. Love that. That's going to be perfect to fill that space as well. So we've got 404 simoleons left. I can't afford a computer, but that's okay. I think I would like to just spend some money on getting some plants for this main area. We need to liven it up a little bit. So I'm thinking about the retired mangrove palms. We've got this one with like this brown pot. You can get that and chuck that in the corner. That's beautiful. Okay, thinking just about the kitchen for a second, we've got 329 simoleons. What about a range to go above the stove? A brown range to go above the stove? Okay, we've got a very well furnished starter home. I'm absolutely stunned by it. I can't believe we've been able to do so well for the furnishing. It almost looks like a completely furnished home already. I'm not going to really be doing much to make it the fully furnished home of my dreams because it nearly already is, right? It nearly already is. That's amazing. Hey. Did you know that 80% of you watching right now have not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 build videos and creator sim videos, and even some gameplay of The Sims past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful little community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. So maybe I'll leave it at that for the minute, and I'm just going to spend 229 simoleons maybe on some landscaping. We need to get some trees, maybe a tree and some low-lying dry grass and stuff. Let's see what we can do. We've got 3 trees with Horse Ranch. We've got the wild ebony tree, the wild mesquite tree, or the dead mesquite tree. Ooh, the dead mesquite tree is a vibe. Just a tree in the front, I think, because I don't actually have a lot of space left on this lot. We've used a lot of it with the house that we have built, so I reckon just a tree there will be fine. I also don't want to cover up much of the front of the house with the tree, if you know what I'm saying. Like, I'd like to still be able to see the house. So then maybe it's about some like shrubs and stuff and some dry grass like that we've got here, the tall grass. And also putting in some of the prairie grass as well would be really nice. I'm going to put the outdoor bin behind the stable here. I feel like that's probably the most logical place to put it. So it's out of the way, but it's still easily accessible, right? And just getting some more grass to finish off this front area, I reckon will do the trick. It's so cute. It's very basic, but it fits in perfectly with the surroundings, I think. Very good. So I would love to get some terrain paint on the ground. I was kind of thinking like some stones or something, but I want something that's going to look like it kind of fits in like the Desert River Rock or maybe the Saver Paver. And I just want to lightly do like a little fake pathway up to the front door. Something like that. I think that's enough, honestly. Enough of a pathway. I would love to get some more prairie grass though. I did talk about getting some prairie grass. Can I change the swatches of the prairie grass? No, there's only one swatch. That's okay. It's a shame that it's so stark in color in comparison to the dry grass we've got going on. And I've also just gotten some darker, the scorched earth here to just make a little tread leading into the stable. Like places where you would be most commonly treading. Nice. Now I've got 64 simoleons left, and I'm just gonna buy some more of the dry grass and just chuck it at the back of the house because we don't have anything back here. The back of the house deserves love too. It deserves to be seen. Okay, so I have 4 simoleons left. That's going to be it for the starter home version of this house. I am so impressed. I'm really not going to be making many changes to this house. That's amazing. So with that being said, you guys, if you would like to download my Horse Ranch starter home for yourself, you will find it on the gallery. My gallery ID is sezrawrr, the exact same way it's spelled here. There's just no Sims on the end. And you'll find it under Horse Ranch Starter. And look, I am so unbelievably impressed that this is our starter home. Like, look at that. That is the most furnished starter home that we have. ever had in this series, right? I'm so impressed. Love it. It only costs 18,796 simoleons. Yeah, it's there ready to download for you if you would like to. So I guess, my friends, I'm gonna give myself a heckin' motherload. Not that I think we're really gonna be using much of it, because I didn't really have to use much from the base game. If anything, the only things I had to use from the base game were necessary to use from the base game. Absolutely stunned I am. But what I can do is head into our kitchen, where I've just added a couple little extra cabinets. I couldn't afford to do that in the starter home version, so I put a couple of extra cabinets. I can replace my fridge and my stove, and I can probably even, well, I was going to say I can probably even get a better sink, but do I want a better sink is the question, because this sink that we've got gives me the kind of rustic vibes, and the other sinks that we have, yeah, I kind of like that sink. I'm going to keep that sink then. So it's just about getting a better fridge and a better stove. Straight away, I'm thinking of going with the Crisponics Splendid. We'll get that in the black. Nice. And then for a stove, I mean, I could go with the Old Crow wood-burning cook stove, because that gives me the kind of rustic vibes. Okay, so maybe I need to change my fridge and go with a more rustic vibe. We've got the Icebox Vintage Refrigerator. We go with that? Okay, it's a whole vibe. I think that's really cute, actually. Really cute. I love the dining table. I don't think I even need to move or change that, just if I could maybe get some art on the walls or something. And then it's just about cluttering it out as well, putting some clutter. Maybe we can get a microwave in here as well. Wow, fancy, fancy. That can fit perfectly over in this little corner there. Nice. So, I would love to get a TV in this build, just heading into the lounge room really quick. And now that we've got the budget, I'm going to do just that, okay? I'm absolutely going to do just that. I'm going to place it on the fireplace as well. Now, this is a little bit of a tricky thing that we've got to do. I'm going to place it on the wall, and then I actually have to delete the wall behind the fireplace for a second so that I can alt place the TV so that it's actually been built onto the fireplace, like it's sitting on the fireplace. Just if you have the walls behind the fireplace, it won't sit there, right? See, now it looks like it's been built into the fireplace, and I can build my wall back behind it. I think that I was just going to debate on whether that would be the TV that I would use, or would I go with the Genius wall mount TV? Maybe I'll go with that one instead. There we go. We've got a TV. I can now rebuild my wall behind the fireplace. It's all good. I can also get a computer to go on my desk over here now. Very, very exciting. Yeah, nice computer over there. I would love to get some more greenery. Like, I would love to get another plant in that corner. Maybe it's just going to be the authority plant. We use the authority plant a lot because it's small, it's cheap, but it adds so much to a space, right? Like, just having that in the corner has just elevated that space so much. I would love to have some clutter by the front door as well. Curtains, though. I think I need to work on some curtains. So maybe I'll have a look at what window coverings we have. Do we have any that come with Horse Ranch? We've got a rustic awning, and that's it. So, okay, what curtains can I come up with for Horse Ranch then? Oh, I was wrong. I completely missed the fringed and fabulous curtains. I'm hoping that they're going to fit over my windows that I've got here. What color? Oh, they don't fit. Oh, that's sad. That makes me sad. Why do we not have them in a bigger one? Okay, well, I'm not going to be able to use them. Aside from that, the only other curtains that I found that fit the set of 3 windows that I've got in the lounge room here are these ones, the Caress Curtains Bountiful. I think that's pretty cute, but that same curtain set is not going to fit on what I have in the bedroom, right? Because I've done extra windows and alt placed them all together in the bedroom. So I think I'm going to have to do a fake one in the bedroom, a fake curtain. So if we get the popped color curtains, do I want to go in the orange is probably going to be the best color, right? I'm kind of thinking this yellow and orange swatch to again just inject some more color, and we see a lot of orange in our surroundings, so I feel like that would be the way to go. So I'm going to grab that one there, and we're going to grab this one and chuck it over here, and we're going to pretend that these curtains go all the way across, can be pulled all the way across the windows. That's what we're going to pretend. We don't have a curtain rod in the base game, that's all. That's the only unfortunate thing, so we just got to put our imagination caps on for a second with that one, that's all. Aside from that, I am really happy with this bedroom. I mean, maybe I'd love a little print and another little plant or something to go in the corner. Right, let me take a look at everything that comes with Horse Ranch. I'm curious to see what, like, things that I have missed. Oh my gosh, we've got the cutest little armchair. Oh, hold on, there is a whole couch. I did not see that couch. Okay, well, I'm gonna absolutely get rid of the base game one, and we're gonna get the hide and chic sofa. That's so cute. And it's even got a little matching chair. Ah, adorable. That is so cute. I love it. Oh, okay, get rid of this in the bathroom because I found the barrelwood bath cabinet. Where was this? This did not show up in bathroom stuff before. Like, I had it selected and it wasn't there. The prairie china cabinet could even be perfect to go right here next to the front door. Okay, Horse Ranch is giving the goods. It's giving. I mean, it's serving is exactly what it's doing. We are being fed with Horse Ranch. A little coffee table to go in the middle of that rug. That's going to be so cute. Why do I kind of want to get the guitar and the upright piano? I don't have anywhere to put the upright piano though, but it's a vibe. But the guitar I can definitely get, right? Oh, but it's from the Rock and Ranger digital content. I don't want to do that then. I don't want to use the extra purchase content. This archway, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. You guys, I am stunned. There are so many things that we have in Horse Ranch. So many things that I desperately want to use, but I don't have the space for. I'm thinking though of getting rid of our desk. Look, I know I made such a big deal about it, but I'm kind of thinking we need to have the piano inside. That's kind of what I'm thinking. That's a whole vibe. I absolutely need that. Also, I want to get the Trail Boss Firebox grill and we can chuck that outside on the front deck. I swear, I scroll down further in looking at show all in Horse Ranch and I just see something that makes me go, oh my gosh, wow. Oh my gosh, wow. Like every time I scroll, it's just more, oh my gosh, wow. I'm stunned. All right, I'm up to cluttering. I've already started, but honestly, you didn't miss much. I was just kind of sitting here mouth agape going, because like this stuff is so good. So I've got a couple of little cluttery bits. Like I changed out the poster we had in here for this macrame. I've got this shelf here with some like sheriff stuff and some ropes. I've got this little thing in the corner of the kitchen here, so cute, and some stacks of plates. But I'm ready to get into some more cluttering, and I don't even think I need to change the landscaping. Like, I'm really happy now that I've got that archway on the front of the house. I'm super happy with how that looks. That's adorable. Yeah, I think it's just about doing some more cluttering of the inside. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back once I finish the cluttering.
A few moments later.
All right, you guys, you've seen it already, but here is the front of my finished Horse Ranch only home. Perfect with a stable on the side. I added a couple plants just on the front porch to finish that off. It's super cute. I love the vibes, and I think it fits perfectly in with the surrounding world, right? So when you walk through the front door, this is what you see. You get a mix of the lounge and the kitchen as well. So let's take a look at the kitchen. Clutterized with some curtains on the windows, super nice, and some bits and bobs as well. I really like this space. I think it's really cute. It's giving quaint, rustic, not cottage, but I guess kind of like farmhouse, just rustic farmhouse is the vibe. Take a swing around and we are met with the piano and the lounge area. That just feels so homely to me, right? Does that not feel homely to you? I love the vibe. Let's take a look at the finished bedroom though. And here we are. It gives light, bright, and beautiful. Considering this house is so dark, this room does feel so light. And I guess the rug helps to tie that in, and even the painting helps to inject some color. The curtains on the windows absolutely ties that in together nicely. I did finish off this little area as well on this side of the bedroom with a couple of little decorative bits and bobs. Let's take a look into the bathroom though. And I mean, look at that vanity. That's a pretty nice vanity if I do say so myself for this little farmhouse. And some other little cluttery bits and bobs to finish off of this side of the room. I put a little stool in. I have a little stool in my bathroom. You should have a little stool in case you need to sit down after your shower, right? And we do have the bath and the shower there. Super nice. I really like this whole house. It's super cute. And look, I really didn't need to make much change to what we had here from the starter home. The starter home was really, really well furnished. I'm super happy with how the starter home came out. I think it's going to be my new favorite. It's going to be hard to top that one. And it's going to be hard to top this too. I really liked this. So Horse Ranch gives you absolutely everything you need to make a really cute little farmhouse. Absolutely. So with that being said, you guys, if you would like to download my Horse Ranch only home, again, it will be on the gallery, just like the starter home version was. My gallery ID is still sezrawrr, the same way it's spelled here, just with no Sims on the end, and you will find it under Horse Ranch only. It only ended up costing 36,296 simoleons. That is the cheapest of my fully renovated home, of my dream homes that we've done for this series. Like, that's amazing. Like, the Horse Ranch stuff really is that good, that cheap, very well done. And that's just such a cute little cover photo as well. And then on the inside, that is such a cute little vibe too. So it will be there waiting for you to download right now. With that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for this video of building a Horse Ranch only starter home and then renovating that starter home to be the fully furnished Horse Ranch home of my dreams. I thought this was so cute. I really loved this one. I had fun from start to finish with this one, and I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed putting it together for you. We still have a lot of expansion and game packs to explore through this challenge. So with that being said, if you would like to see more of me, including this challenge or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Leave me a horse emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got this far in this video, you loved how this Horse Ranch starter home and fully furnished home of my dreams turned out, and you would like to see me do this again with a different pack for a different build. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!